This is a demonstration of how to migrate from an Trello board to a Monday.com board. What you'll need to do is export your board to a CSV file, edit that file to match up the columns that you want in Monday.com, and then import into Monday.com. So you'll see my Trello board currently has 5 columns, items in different columns for the board. So first step is exporting this board to a CSV file. So click your menu button over here, choose Print and Export, Export as CSV. I'm going to drop this into my downloads. And then I am going to go into my Google Drive to upload that file so I can open it in Google Sheets and do some editing. So I simply drag that file into my Google Drive, right click on it, open with Google Sheets, and then you'll see all of the information that was exported from Trello. The columns I'm going to use in my Monday.com board is the card name and the list name. You'll see that the list name corresponds with the Trello columns I have on my Trello board. So I will, in Google Sheets, remove the columns that I don't need. By highlighting those, deleting them. And now I'm down to the 2 columns that I'm going to need in my Monday.com board. So I will then just download that as a CSV file. And then in Monday.com, I am going to go to my workspace where I will bring this in. I will choose Add, Import Data from Excel CSV. I will pull the file that I want to use from my downloads, and then I'll start customizing my board. First thing it's going to ask you for is what the first row is. Mine is the first row in my sheet. Then it's going to ask what's your first column. Mine is, again, the first column in that sheet. I'll choose Next, and it's going to confirm that I want a text record for that first column and a status column for the second column. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to create the board. And now you'll see all of those items I had in Trello are brought over to Monday.com. Doesn't look like Trello right now because I don't have a Kanban view set up. That's easily remedied by clicking the Add View, choosing Kanban, and it defaults to the status column that you have in your board. And you'll see that, again, I've got my columns here that correspond to the columns I had in Trello. You will notice that the publishing column is not there, simply because I didn't have any tasks with a publishing status, so it didn't bring that in. That's easily fixed by going into the main board and adding a new label called Publishing. And then going into the Kanban board, and that defaults to coming up over here. So you can move these around to match up your order of your workflow process. And that is how you bring in a Trello board from Trello into Monday.com.